Good morning, 8th grade. I'm going to talk to you about week 24 for your 5-a-day. So on Monday, you are, remember, going to be choosing if it's an ing thing, suggestion, probably gerund or participle, check what follows it. If there is a word that can be described after the underlined ing word, then it would be a participle adjective. If there's not, then you would choose gerund or noun. Connotation, if people are talking, banter, taunt, and ridicule are some different verbs to describe that. So please go ahead and choose which one is more positive, more neutral, and more negative, and then choose the right word that fits in with the context of number 3. Number 4, you might need to look up what an occult is. And well, actually, you should be able to figure it out from the context of the sentence. Then look it up, make sure. You have the synonym of procure. Remember, synonym means same. If you're listening in for Tuesday, here we're going to be choosing if it's active or passive voice. Remember that we want to find the subject and find if it's doing the action. In that case, it's active. Passive, the action is being done by something. The subject is receiving the action. A lot of times the word by is in the sentence. Once you decide if it's active or passive, then correct it. Misspelled word, all you need to do is correct the spelling. For number 3, just put your pieces of your word together for contradict, and then write your dictionary definition, and then 5 words that have contra in the beginning, or they have the DICT in them. It doesn't have to be the beginning, though. And honor and humiliation. You might need to look up what humiliation means so that you can figure out the rest of these words. You might need to look up skirmish. You might need to look up consensus. So there's a few words, maybe even discord. So once you figure out what humiliation means, I think you'll be able to decide how these 2 words are related. Okay. If you're staying on for Wednesday, notice, first thing I always check is it's a bossy sentence. Is it telling me to do something? Is it an interrogative sentence? Does it end with a question mark? Conditional would be, if it rains today, I'll have to cancel my game. So one thing depends on the other. Subjunctive is a wish, a desire. It'll say those words in there. You can always use your notes that you have at home to look up the cue words. And indicative would be the last thing that you would choose because it's just a regular sentence given a fact. As far as your proofreading goes, 10 corrections. Just try to type it correctly when you're putting it on your doc. For number 3, for the word fluster, you will probably choose 2 things. As far as commas, parentheses, dashes, they want you to use parentheses, and you would put 2 of them, a pair in the same place where you'd put your commas. And then the antonym of innocuous, we actually used that word innocuous last year when we studied the rattlesnake hunt story, but you need to look up what innocuous means and use the opposite. For Thursday, again, key thing, combining these 2 sentences into one properly punctuated sentence. Otherwise, I marked that wrong. For number 2, you are choosing between voice or mood. So you are going to read the sentence, and it's definitely a mood issue. Probably just one word that you need to change. Propagate, if you look at this, all the definitions are verbs, so you're really going to have to use the definition to answer that one. For number 4, there's just one word that you need to find that's one of these verbals, and then you need to tell me which one it is. Is it a gerund, a participle, or infinitive? And then prefix, you just need to break this into its 3 parts. Remember, the T does not go in the suffix part. Okay, I hope that helps you with week 24 for 8th grade, 5-a-day. Thank you.